article, I'm sorry, agenda item H, Jeremiah Hendricks, case 1634. Mr. Hendricks, if you or anyone on your behalf is here, if you'd please approach the podium. Would you state your names, please?
Jeremiah Hendricks.
And ma'am?
I'm Vonda Hendricks.
Okay.
I'm his mama.
Oh, okay. Are you both going to give evidence or testimony this morning?
Probably.
All right.
That's all right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you'd both raise your right hand, the clerk has to swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Of course.
Yes.
You had a chance to see a little bit. You've had a chance to see how the procedure goes, so the county's going to go first, and then we'll go from there, okay? And you'll be able to present whatever evidence you need to, all right?
Yes, thank you.
All right. If the county's ready to proceed, please call your first witness.
Officer Moore.
Rennell Moore, Certified Code Compliance Officer for Charlotte County. 11186 Grapefruit Lane is zoned MHC, Manufactured Home Conventional. The owner of record is Jeremiah and Z. Hendricks. This case was initiated by me on February 29, 2016, when I conducted an inspection of the address and observed the following violations. Miscellaneous items, including but not limited to various outside storage and junk-like conditions described as a box truck that appears inoperable in the driveway, also an inoperable Volkswagen Bug, black in color, in the driveway, an inoperable red Ford pickup truck on the side of the house, an RV or travel trailer, technically travel trailer, on the property that it has vegetation growing on it, and a boat next to it that did not appear to be on a trailer, creating junk-like conditions. During the investigation, I took photographs of the property on February 29th and April 25th, 2016. These photos fairly and accurately represent the conditions I observed. I would like to offer the photographs and other supporting documentation into evidence as County Composite Exhibit 1.
If you'd both take a look at those photographs, and please let me know if you have any objection to me admitting those into evidence.
No,
I don't
you're fine.
object to
We
them.
know it was bad.
Okay. If you'll just stand by for a second, please, then we'll go ahead and accept those photographs as County Composite Exhibit 1 and mark them accordingly. If you'd please continue with your testimony.
A courtesy letter was sent to the owner's address outlining the violations and allowing 10 days for compliance. I have had correspondence with the owner consisting of a courtesy letter and then subsequent phone conversations with Ms. Hendricks advising of the violations and what needed to be cleared to avoid further action. The notice of violation was served in accordance with Florida Statute 162. The respondent was given 10 days to come into compliance, reference the existing violations. On April 25th, I conducted the final inspection. The Volkswagen Bug was gone, but there was a different red car that was to the left of the house as well. All of the other violations still exist. This concludes my testimony.
Anything further from the county at this time?
Nothing further.
Commissioner Hendricks,
Yes.
you want to tell me what's going on, please?
Oh, I'm just trying to clean it up now. Like, the red car is gone now, and pretty soon the rest of the box truck and everything will be gone as well.
All right.
Can I talk?
Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, we did. Actually, they were operable at the time, but we didn't have them all licensed because we couldn't afford it. We had to take a job that was like down the road, and so we weren't living there for the last couple of years. And my husband had cancer and kind of threw everything in kibosh, and he had to have a kidney removed. But we're working on it. I mean, we actually started working on it before we got your letter. It was kind of a surprise. But we have removed most of them. The box truck, they tried to move that and it caught on fire. So we have to have it towed,
Has to
which
be
we have that
recorded.
in the works. And we have a buyer for the RV. The boat is on a trailer. The stuff that's in the carport was where, before he had got cancer, we were trying to go through our storage units, because this is our, where we're going to retire. So we're trying to get rid of stuff. We were going to have a yard sale, and obviously that didn't happen yet. So probably most of that will go to the curb, but we got to be careful about what we put to the curb, because it kind of gets strewn
All right.
if it's out there too early. It ends up being all the way across the road where people pick through it.
Sure.
So, but yeah, we're trying.
All right, so just so that I understand, and by the way, I'm sorry to hear about your husband. I hope he's well. The red car or was it red truck and the black Volkswagen are gone? But
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the red truck will be today. We were putting some
okay.
stuff in it that we had to take off the box truck, because they had to drop the tank or something to be
Well,
able
it
to
caught
get to
fire,
the
so
starter.
we're getting it ready to be hauled out of there.
I don't know that mechanical stuff.
Is there anything else you'd like to,
I'm going to continue to keep working on it for you guys and make sure we're all in compliance.
For us. I mean, we used to have the nicest looking house on the street before we moved. We have a koi pond and butterfly garden, and just going to take a little more work to put it back the way it was.
I understand. All righty. Anything further from the county? If not, it's recommendation,
Oh,
please.
that fence isn't ours.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
I was going to say, the fence that's in there, that's not ours, but they've already fixed it. I think Ronell said they came in and saw her. They fixed that. That's looking pretty good. It was laying in our yard.
Okay. Well, improvement. Okay. County recommendation, please.
The county recommends respondents be found in violation of the code sections listed in the notice of violation for the entry of a 2-year cease and desist order for any future zoning violations, and be given 15 days from the date of this order to clear the zoning violations, or thereafter face a fine of $50 per day for each day the violation exists, for abatement of the zoning violations in the event of noncompliance, and for the costs of any such abatement to be added to the fines and costs associated with this case.
Okay, thank you. In Charlotte County versus Jeremiah and Z. Hendricks, case 1634, parcel ID 4123342840005. I find that the evidence establishes the existence of the violation set forth in the notice of violation. I'll accept the county's recommendation as my order in this case. So that part of the reason that I'm sustaining these charges is, while you're making an effort, you've conceded that, you still have a ways to go and that these violations are there. And I'm sorry that I have to do this, but, I have to follow what the rules are.
Yeah, it sounds fair. You gave the same thing to the last guy, so, I mean, you can't
Well, they
argue
gave
with
him
that.
extra time.
Well, I mean, hopefully you can get it cleaned up.
Well,
Well, it's a little hard. We work both
we'll
work
keep
7
in
days
touch,
a week.
too.
Yeah, please do. I mean, don't contact me because.
Yeah.
Run out.
All right. I don't want you to do anything improper then. Okay, thank you.
Hey,
Thank
thank
you.
Good luck with it.
Mhm.